Hello there, fine folks. Welcome to another video. Today I'm looking at Nyobi Birthright number 1 from creator-writer Larry Higgins and a couple of new artists that he's got on his book, in which I am going to try to pronounce their names. Alright, so first of all, here's the book. This is the RB White cover. Now I got the RB White cover because I have mostly all RB White covers right now. For his series, and there are 5 other Nyobi books in the series, or in the universe. As you can see, I've got issue 2 to 4 here, and we're going to take a look at issue 1 in contrast to Nyobi Birthright number 1. So, yeah, let's get on with it. So here I have the book displayed with its collectible items. This is how it came in the package. There was a postcard, a trading card, a button, and a photograph of cosplayer Emily, which I took back in 2015, if you can believe that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So there's some nice little add-ons and tidbits and whatnot on there. Now, the book is a noticeable step up in print quality. I'll start with that. If you look at some of his other books, they were well printed, well formatted and whatnot, but they lack that sort of professional edge, if you will. This one is really nice. It's got a semi-gloss cover. Most of his covers, here's issue 1, are sort of a matte finish. But the biggest and most notable difference is this time he's got color on the inside of the pages, which is pretty cool. So let's go over the creative team before we get too in depth with the book here. Of course, creator-writer Larry Higgins. The interior lines were done by Samir Samoyo. I think that's how it's pronounced. I'm just going to call him Samir. Colors were by Dan Oliveira. The editor is Nicole Raymond. She's the editor on my book. Script consultant Matthew Mertz, also known as Crypto. Great guy for script consulting. He definitely knows his stuff. And the letters were by Joel Rodriguez. We also have covers. Cover A by Samir and Russ Cassidy. Cover B by Steph Wilson and Carrie Ann. Cover C by RB White. That's the one I got. Cover D by Paul Green and Ula Moss. And then we had pinup artists from C.K. Russell, Kyle Knight, Samir, Steph Wilson, RB White, and Paul Green. So, quite a creative team. Really well done. So, looking at the artwork, what can we say about Samir? Well, first of all, the colors are excellent. So, Dan Oliveira, great job. The artwork itself is good. It lacks, no, I shouldn't say it lacks professionalism. It's an artist at the beginning of his career, in which I'm sure he'll do really great things. He's got a bit of a, who am I thinking? Let's see. Well, he's got that 90s sort of Marvel look down, I think. Maybe a little bit more cartoony. So I know that's the kind of thing that, both of us sort of like, is that 90s look. But the color doesn't really match the 90s look. The color's more modern. So maybe that's what's kind of throwing me off when I'm looking at this. I'd have to see the inks by themselves. Oh, J. Scott Campbell. It's got a little bit of the J. Scott Campbell look. A little bit of the Adam Warren look without the anime influence, I guess. That sort of distorted, almost anime-looking body type, but these look more Western design. It's kind of hard to explain. So let's flip a page here, so we can take a little bit more look at some of these visuals, some of these characters. I think the anatomy's pretty good. It's distorted, yes, but I think everything, pretty much looks how it should look in this style. The scripting's really good. That's another thing. His scripting has gotten exuberantly better over time. I must say. It's been a real pleasure to watch him develop as both a writer and as sort of a creator. So you might notice that he's doing pretty well for himself without having to jump into any sort of like online groups or anything like that. That's because he's a natural showman. He knows what he's doing. He's been on this game long before a lot of the big indie stuff started, so he knows how to get around there. Anyway, I'm not going to show you too much of the book. I just wanted to get to this two-page spread here, which I think is really nice. So it really shows some good outline, good layout, nice perspective. I really don't have anything bad to say about this book. I know that might come as a kind of a shock since we know each other and whatnot. But no, seriously. This is a really nice book. Now, it also came with this print here of the new character at the back, who is introduced at the very, very last page. By the way, this is this is not a one-shot. Or, previous Nyobi books were kind of like done and over with each issue. They were more of like an anthology type story. This one actually sets up for a sequel. So that's nice to see, because I'd really hate for him to stop now that he's getting started. And such like high quality professionalism. Just to look though, this is number 1 of Nyobi, which was just reprinted not too long ago. It's got really nice visuals in it by Adam Coates, but that color that really brings this to life. Like, this is an excellent book, but and the paper quality is just exploded. So if you think this is something you would like, if you like books like X-Men about superpower sort of mutants and whatnot, you're really going to like this story. I suggest picking it up if he's still got some copies available. If not, I'm sure when he launches Birthright number 2, he'll have copies of number 1 available, and you should buy it. So that's all I got to really say about this. Very excellent read. Nice expansion on the story, and well, that's about it. So thank you for watching. Click that bell for notification and subscribe if you so desire. I know I don't post many videos very often, but I hope to start changing that. So if you're interested in this sort of content with comic books, please do so and subscribe, and maybe you'll see something you like. Alright, so that's everything for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.